Just going to put the ketchup in the cupboard. It's where it belongs. I'm Kyle Barrett. You may have heard my name read out on the IGN UK podcast a couple of times. And I've been given the task to introduce the Mighty Duck podcast this week. So that's what you're listening to now, or watching if it's YouTube. So play the jingle.
Hi there and welcome to the Mighty Duck podcast. This is episode 8. Is that right? Have I got my numbers wrong?
Yeah,
no, it is 8.
Well done, you can count.
I can count. Oh, I've only been on 3, so the other ones don't exist in my mind. So anyway, I'm your host this week, Ross Miller, and I'm joined by Kevin Tarney.
Well, hello.
And Scott Sedman.
Hello.
So there's only 3 of us this week instead of our usual 4 because someone decided not to show up. But we'll get things started.
Annoying Scott already, it's going well.
But we'll get things started anyway with with what we've all been playing. So what have you been playing, Kev?
I've been playing a Gears of War Judgment, actually. We got it on the Xbox Live Games with Gold free thing, and I thought I'd dive back into it because it's the one Gears of War game that I didn't get around to playing, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's like it's got a certain nostalgic factor to it now because it's been quite a while since I played it, and it just reminded me of the good old days on 360. So yeah, I'm just enjoying that.
Did you change your controls so that it was back to classic Gears of War controls, or?
No, I didn't actually. It's been that long since I played it. I had to learn all the controls again anyway. So.
Brilliant. It is a decent game. I think it got a bit of negative sort
of
feedback.
Yeah, it did on release. I mean, there are things about it that are a little annoying. Like they have rounds where you've got to hold off waves on the level, which is a bit annoying. I don't like them so much. But it's an alright game. Like I say, it's got that nostalgic factor now because it's been a while since I played it. And yeah, I'm enjoying playing it again.
Brilliant.
It's good.
Brilliant. And you, Scott, what have you been playing?
Just more Borderlands 2. I've sunk 2 days into that game already.
Crazy, man.
In game time. I think there's a couple of idle hours in there, but I think I've racked up more today, which basically does mean I've been playing it for 2 days.
So how long you had the game for now?
I got it the day it came out.
Last Friday.
Yeah. And it's Monday now.
That's
Shit, that basically meant
that's a lot of
when
time
I wasn't
spent.
out drinking, I was playing Borderlands 2. Wow.
The life of a student.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got 2 weeks off. What are you going to do? Work? No. I also played some more Smite. And Ross, you've got Smite now?
I have that. I've been playing Smite, my first ever MOBA. So just learning the mechanics of it and everything else is a struggle. But no, I'm enjoying it. It's something new. It's a new challenge, something I've never picked up before. And you know what? It's a good game. It's enjoyable. It's satisfying. It's a lot of depth to it. I think I'm going to plough quite a lot of hours into it when I get hours to plough it in. And other than that, I've went back and played Limbo.
Nice.
And
very good indie game.
It's a fantastic game. And Max Curse of the Brotherhood because my 4-year-old loves it.
Yeah, what's that about? I have heard of that before.
It's a platformer with a quite good mechanic that you can use a pencil to draw certain parts in.
Oh, yeah. It's come back to me now. Yeah, I know which game it is.
Yeah, it was
that was free a little while ago.
It was, exactly.
Yeah.
It was a free Games with Gold, exactly. And
I think I actually redeemed that, so when I do get my Xbox One, I've got that on my system.
Well, you know what? It's worthwhile. It's not a long game by any manner of means, but there's bits in it that are really challenging. And as I said, my 4-year-old loves it. It's got some quite good little animations in it and a decent wee storyline for young kids. So it's something that we can sit down and both enjoy together.
Awesome.
But what about TV? What you've all been catching up on?
Actually, on Netflix, I've been watching a program called Bomb Patrol Afghanistan, which basically just follows like this IED crew, this American IED crew in Afghanistan, as they go around defusing bombs and investigating them and that. It's really good. So if you've got Netflix and you've got like a spare day, just sit down and watch that on a big binge. It's really good.
Right, okay. So they just go around defusing bombs.
Yeah, but it just follows their patrols, like defusing bombs and that. It's really tense stuff. It's good.
Counter-Strike, the TV show.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, Scott. Well, you've just been playing Borderlands, haven't you?
Pretty much, but no, I have been rewatching Chuck. I don't know why. It was like, you know what? I haven't watched this in a while. Actually, I know why, because I put it on when I was drunk, and I was like, I've got a kebab, and I haven't watched Chuck in a while, and I needed to feel good about myself. Like a nerd can get a hot blonde chick like. I'm not even going to pronounce her name because I'll just butcher it. But yeah, Chuck, it's such a good show. It's so well written. Like, I mean, it's dated now. Like, the film they filmed it on, you can tell they filmed it on a soundstage and stuff, and it's like, it's pretty bad. But yeah, it's still enjoyable. I still love it. And the soundtrack's just stuck in my head. So annoying.
So you had a kebab, then you chucked?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Brilliant. I know Kev was thinking of the same joke while we're on. I could hear him laughing. Well, anyway, I think that's time to move on to the download.
The download.
So, The Witcher 3 is going to take 200 hours to complete, according to senior game designer Damien Monier, who said that in Twitter that this length encompasses everything from the side quest to, I guess, the romantic art of marital ploughing. In comparison, The Witcher 2 clocked in about 50 hours. Kev, you played that? Is that about right?
Right. I tried playing The Witcher 2, but it just got way too convoluted. It's like, there's so much in that game. There's like alchemy, crafting. In that alone, you need a degree in order to understand it. It's craziness.
So take
that's
that.
just your old age.
Yeah.
Take that and quadruple it?
Yeah, exactly. 4 times that is going to be this game. So
it's like you're going to have to take a month off work or some shit to even get started in this game. It's ridiculous.
They said that the main story takes 50 hours, so that means that there's 150 hours worth of filler, like side missions and everything else. But
the side quests in Witcher aren't really filler. It's just more expanding your lore, and it's really fun. The combat is really intuitive. Like once you get it down, it's really fun. So like. Yeah, it's good. If there's 200 hours of it, that just means I'm going to have 200 hours in my game of the year.
The thing is, I think it's going to have all those systems that it's got in The Witcher 2 as well, and it's just so confusing. There's so much. I'd like to have a bit more structure to my games.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Is there such thing as too much in a game? I don't know, but for me, yeah, it's just way too much.
Oh, I'm looking forward to The Witcher 3. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I don't have 200 hours, so I think in that I'm just going to stick to the story, knowing that there's so much side stuff. If there's something that particularly tickles my fancy, I'll go and do it. But
see,
no.
I don't mind. I like the game. I do like the game. It's just for me to really get into a game, I've got to understand every aspect of the game, and it's just like I say, it's just too much. I'm repeating myself, but
yeah,
I would play it. I just wish they simplified it a bit for us lazy gamers.
Oh, well, maybe that's something that they'll address. We'll just have to wait.
Somebody's probably screaming now that I said that.
Screaming at their phone/TV/computer.
Uh-huh.
Well, moving on news-wise anyway. No surprise here, but Xbox One's Quantum Break has been delayed to 2016. So Remedy Entertainment's upcoming time-bending shooter Quantum Break will launch Q1 2016. What's that going to be, the February release date, do you think?
Yeah, somewhere around there, February, March.
I think it'll be March 6th.
Whoa, that's a bit
specific. That's very meticulous, Scott.
I don't know why.
Do I have to ask you for my lottery numbers this week?
Just 7, 12, 15, 16, 23. I don't know how many lottery numbers there is.
One more.
41?
See if this comes out.
If this comes out, Scott, and I don't do it, I'm going to slap myself.
If Kyle listens to this, he can write it down and check for us. Anyway.
Well, it won't be coming out March 6th, it's a Sunday. So if it comes out, no, it won't come out the 4th of March. Anyway, I think it'll be March.
Well,
that's right.
Microsoft tells us not to worry anyway, because they've got big name exclusive like Halo 5 Guardians, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Fable Legends, and Forza Motorsport 6.
And
all
of
coming
course,
this
the
year.
third-party stuff as well.
Yeah, that's just the exclusives that they're referring to. I think it'll be a February release, much like what they've done with Evolve when they pushed that back. It's a very, very quiet time of the year, and I can see no harm giving a little bit more polish to it, releasing it in February next year, where it will come up against nothing. There'll be nothing out.
Exactly.
So, in fact,
this is just Alan Wake all over again. Alan Wake had like 5, like it was announced, and then it took forever to come out. So it's like, and Alan Wake was one of the best games I've ever played. So if they have to delay it anymore, it's fine. Microsoft are giving them the time to work. They won't release a bad game, so I think they've just been taking criticism from demos and stuff and maybe working back, because a lot of people have said that it's great, but it can be better. Like, it's not up to Alan Wake standards yet, so maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're just reassessing. And like we said last week, September will be Forza, October's Halo now, and then November will be
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. So when was this game going to come out? December? No, that's not going to happen.
No.
Then it leaves August, but that's probably when Fable Legends is going to come out. So then you're looking at July, and it's just not going to come out in July.
The date the Windows 10 releases Fable Legends will release, that'll be the title it will release with it, I think.
Yeah, probably.
It's
Safe bet.
free to
Safe
play
bet.
it for
Yeah,
Legends.
exactly correct.
Yeah.
So it gives a cross-platform game on new operating system all on the same day. Makes perfect sense to me.
Are any of you excited for Quantum Break?
Yes. Yes.
I can't, because I haven't seen enough of it to be excited, if that makes
Did
sense.
you not see like the 10-minute gameplay?
Yeah,
trailer?
at Gamescom.
Yeah, I think it was.
Can't you just be excited on the pedigree? Like, everyone gets excited
for
for a new
Remedy,
Rockstar game.
Yeah.
Remedy are the best, like one of the best developers alive. Like, Alan Wake seriously is one of the best games you can play. Like, I can't overhype that game enough. It's so good. Like, the lore there, the story, the gameplay, it all works. It's all intuitive. It all connects together, and then you're piecing together a puzzle as Alan Wake is, and it has some great plot twists in there. And like Quantum Leap, fuck's sake, Quantum Break.
Oh my Quantum Leap.
I want, but
Quantum Leap, the
Telltale
game
Quantum
would be
Leap.
great.
Yep, Telltale Quantum Leap.
There has to be an achievement like called Quantum Leap in that game if they're in it.
Blatantly.
Quantum Leap's about time travel, and this game's called Quantum Break, and that's about time travel. There has to be a reference at some point.
You probably see that guy with the little machine Ziggy or whatever it's called standing in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a nice Easter egg. Well, we'll move on from the news anyway.
Yeah,
So there was a GTA exploit fix done this week. So Grand Theft Auto 5 players discovered an exploit that allowed them to bring some of the game's single-player only cars into the game's online mode. But Rockstar has put an explosive end to this practice. Basically, if you take a single-player vehicle and you use this exploit, as soon as you get into the car just explodes. So it's just it's a nice way.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
That is an awesome way of doing it. I like that.
They haven't fixed the exploit. It still happens, but if you do it, you're going to explode as soon as you get in. That's genius for me. But
This is why I love Rockstar, man. They come up with this ingenious stuff.
I know. But I just thought it was a nice wee bit of news to put into it, because again, like you, I think Rockstar are geniuses at doing this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So something a little bit more serious in the news as well. Oh, were you going to say something there, Scott? Sorry, am I talking over you?
Yeah, just I don't get what like how does it have that much of an impact that they have to blow you up? Like, is it a groundbreaking kind of glitch?
Well,
or?
yeah, there was a car in it called the Duke of Death, which was like a armoured muscle car. So it was really overpowered in comparison to everything else. And if you were in that car, you're just going to beat everything really easily. So that's exactly what people were doing. So that's why it's a bit game breaking, and it spoils it for other people or anything else. But yeah, there were some really overpowered cars, but then you upgraded them all in a single player, which you can't really do online. But there is a sort of upper echelon that you can reach and not surpass.
Yeah,
fair
everything is pretty much balanced, and
Yeah.
they're just trying to keep everything balanced. So
Yeah, and it's
I
just,
understand why.
yeah. But the BBC has been slammed this week for making a computer game simulating the terrifying ordeal Syrian refugees face as they try to flee from the war-torn country. I'm laughing, I'm reading this is terrible. Players of the online game are tasked with escaping Syria, which has been ravaged by civil war and the rise of ISIS, and making it into Europe. The Syrian Journey game, which is available on the BBC website, often leads to players dying, and was criticised by experts for turning the suffering of millions into a children's game. What's your thoughts, guys?
Well, I've got one big thought, which is these people who are criticising. Like, I haven't obviously seen the game, so I can't preach my knowledge. But like, surely it's raising awareness of this situation in a way that's not them just reporting on it. It's a good tool, and maybe the criticism's coming from them. Like, I understand if it's a bad game, then fair enough, the criticism's due. But if it's teaching people and it's a tool, but people are criticising them because it's a video game and it has a failure state, which is like real life, then I don't get that. It's like, this is just another example of people not understanding our medium, that it can be used to be more than just fun. It can be used to teach.
Nice.
Scott, you took the words exactly out of my mouth. I was going to say the exact same thing. It's some people have got together and tried to come up with a way that like teaches children about the plight that's going on over there, and obviously it's been taken the wrong way by a certain amount of people, and it's been blown up into this thing. I just think people have taken it out of context too much, I reckon.
So right, yeah. Example. If someone makes a movie about this, and then they show someone dying in the movie, it'd probably get a fucking Oscar, like fucking Saving Private Ryan. Well, Saving Private Ryan didn't get the Oscar, but it got nominated, and that's retelling the Battle of Storm of Normandy.
But that's something that's happened in the past. It's not a current thing.
Exactly.
This is an ongoing thing. If
But
people,
then it's even more it's even more important to teach our youths of today that this is wrong, this shouldn't happen, and we need to make them aware of that.
the ones that if a Syrian logs in just now and looks at it and sees this being glorified in a computer game, the thing that they're currently
But it's not
going
being
through.
glorified.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
The negative connotations that come along with the word video game. People automatically think it's fun, it's stupid, it's it's a child's thing, but it's not. Like Scott said, video games can like have an important message, and it brings awareness to things. And I just think it's, like I say, it's been blown out of proportion by certain people that probably just don't understand that medium.
Yeah. Oh, great points, guys. Great points. And BBC are releasing another game, the Jim Will Fix It, the game, coming out next week. But
Too soon.
was that
Too soon.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Well, anyway, I think that's a good moment to maybe move on to the quacking quiz. Do you not?
Yeah, go for it.
The Quacking Quiz.
Welcome, one and all. In the left corner is Ross Miller versus the champ who thinks he's a champ, but he's actually not a champ because Lucy slaughtered him last week. Kev, who's old, is decrepit. It's okay. So
Excuse me,
He's also
Ross-
younger than me.
Ross is like 5 years older than me.
yeah, but he's still old, Kev. He's still old.
I'm not old.
You're only as young as the
I'm a young
person you
adult. I'm a young adult.
Oh, we're not doing this again. You're definitely not a young adult. Question 1.
Oh my god,
Who
I'm being
is-
slaughtered.
Ed Boon's favourite Mortal Kombat character?
feel. Goro,
There's Sub-Zero,
Nope.
Scorpion.
Reptile.
Ross got the point.
Yeah.
Ross is gonna trash me, I can feel it.
Question 2. Oh wait, shit, no. 2015's COD is developed by who?
Treyarch.
Ooh.
Yeah. 1-1. 3. Which horror classic franchise is getting a reboot this year?
Poltergeist.
Kev again.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Come on, Ross.
Average.
Question 4. Spyro crossed over with which other PlayStation mascot in 2004?
I missed the beginning of that question. Can you repeat it?
Spyro
Yep.
crossed the dragon,
Yep.
PlayStation 1 icon.
Yep.
Crossed over with which other PlayStation mascot in
Crash
2004?
Sonic?
Yeah.
Oh, is it Crash?
No, it was Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
Yes. 3-1.
Sonic Sega.
I know.
You should feel ashamed of that.
I'm giving him it this week.
Question 5. Who developed South Park Stick of Truth?
Oh my god. It wasn't. Oh my god. Ubisoft. Oh no. Was it Ubisoft Montreal? No, it weren't.
No, that's publisher.
Fuck.
Neversoft. No.
No.
Obsidian?
Oh, Ross! Yes!
Oh.
Is it? Seriously?
Yeah! Yeah.
Out of the park?
So it's still...
3-2.
Yes, thank you. I'm totally keeping track of this.
I am. Don't worry. I'll be the lead. I'm keeping track.
Who ported Borderlands 2 to Xbox One?
Oh, I know this because it comes up every time I load it up, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I load it up, it's going to come up.
I don't know. I honestly
Nope.
don't know.
Steam
Either.
something? No.
No. Do you pass, Ross?
I'm passing because it's going to really annoy me. Because
It's Iron Galaxy.
I wouldn't have got that.
I wouldn't have got that.
And I wouldn't have got that.
Ah, fair. Troy Baker
Oh, no.
voices who in Arkham Knight?
Joker.
No, it's
No.
Two-Face. Harvey Dent.
That's 3-3.
Oh. He also voices the Arkham Knight.
Yeah. That's why I
Well.
said Arkham Knight. No, I said
Well,
Joker, didn't I?
You said
I
Joker.
checked his IMDb page and it said Two-Face.
But he actually
So-
voices Arkham Knight, which makes me think that Harvey Dent is the Arkham Knight.
He voices the Joker in
In Origins.
Origins,
In
I was
Origins.
saying,
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
He's a voice in my head constantly as I just walk through life narrating it.
Okay then, so yeah, tie-break question.
Oh,
Are you ready?
uh-huh.
Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Who developed Metal Gear Rising?
Oh my
Konami.
god.
No.
Metal Gear Rising?
Yes.
Kojima.
Kojima Productions?
No, they're actually a developer.
What?
I don't know.
Naughty Dog, Platinum Games.
Oh, Ross,
what,
there you go.
What, Naughty Dog?
No,
come
Platinum
on.
Games.
Oh, come on. You can't just randomly guess. Oh, my word. No way.
3-0. 3-0.
Jesus.
That was like Sting losing at WrestleMania all over again.
I guess 2 of them.
Make me feel better about myself.
Scottish bullshit, that's what it is.
I'll tell you what, next week I will, or not next week, but next time I'm on, I will, I'll host a quiz for you, right? So someone else can get a chance at winning.
Wow.
I think we're...
Wow. The ego's coming out. The ego's coming out. Everybody make way.
The only person I've not played is Lucy and Johan, so.
I
can't
guess
believe that.
we're running out of lives.
Oh.
Anyway, let's move on to the movie news.
Easter egg.
Yeah. Easter egg. Alright, yeah, just give it away, why don't you? Spoilers! Okay, so we've got some quick little short news stories, but then we've got some quite big ones. So, first of all, Star Wars 7 is going to have a trailer in front of Avengers 2, which I think everyone expected to happen.
Yeah, no big surprise.
And we'll probably get a teaser for that trailer at the Star Wars thing.
I reckon it will hit the internet like an hour or two before it hits cinemas.
It probably will. We'll get the teaser, I think, at the Star Wars event where we'll get the Battlefront footage. Like, they'll tease the trailer and it'll be like, go and see Avengers. And then it'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Helen Mirren wants to be in a Fast and Furious movie. Guys, what do you make of this?
As a car?
Vin Diesel just riding Helen Mirren.
No, get that image out of my head. Why does she want? That's a bit weird. Why does she want to be in the Fast and Furious? Did she say why?
I think it's just because of like
she just
the
wants
red.
to be around all the big strapping young men.
I don't really think they're that young, to be fair.
Well, to her they are. She's like 60 something, isn't she?
So is The Rock, though.
Rock ain't 60, so get out of here. Get out of here, Ross, with your lies.
Speaking of keeping on the Fast and Furious, Fast and Furious 8 will be set in New York, and Fast 7 set up a new trilogy, so Fast 7, 8, and 9 are going to be its own trilogy.
Honestly, they're doing more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't
Okay.
think they'd let the death of a co-star stop them, did you? Making that money.
I know, CG. They could just bring Paul Walker back as CG.
Apparently.
Nah, I think he gets a proper
I
send.
don't know if that was sarcasm, Ross, but it probably was. But
He might just be drunk. He's Scottish.
Oh.
Didn't take long, did it?
No, there's been enough racism on the Facebook group recently, so anti-Scottish. I think this is a backlash off of the referendum, but I know that's just something I've got to deal with and plod on, show strength.
I'm in your corners, Ross. Don't worry about it. I love my
You
Scottish
were
brothers.
last week.
I love my Scottish brothers. Unite.
Go and listen to last week. You slagged him
Screw
off
the
in, like,
English.
the first 10 minutes.
Screw the
What?
English.
No one listens to the weeks that I'm not on anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Amell, who is Arrow, is playing Casey Jones in the new Ninja Turtles movie, the sequel to the.
Oh my god, they're
2014.
making a sequel to that pile of dog shit.
Yes,
Oh my god, did any of you like it?
I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was
Oh
a good
my God.
movie, but I enjoyed my time. With
Nothing
it.
is ever going to beat the originals.
No, of course. Well, I mean, it's going to beat number 3 because 3 was absolutely awful.
Was that the one set in Japan?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that one.
I love that one as well.
That's
I think it
awesome.
was 3. No, you're all wrong. Anyway, but yeah, I don't really care. I don't really like him. I don't really like Arrow, so it's just another reason
Who
to.
played Casey in the original? I can't remember his name.
Was Casey the video guy? Or was he the guy in the skateboard? Or hockey?
The one with the hockey mask.
Hockey
Hockey
mask,
guy.
aye, hockey mask.
Yeah.
It only
Yeah.
took me 3 attempts to get there. God, that wasn't
there.
a question.
You would have got it right anyway, so does it matter?
No, very true, very true. Yeah, I just stick to the original animation, just remake that. I always think Turtles is better as an animation than as live action anyway.
How stupid was
Yeah.
that Shredder in the movie as well?
Oh no, the Shredder was the worst part of that movie.
Yeah, that was
They should have
pretty
just
bad.
gone with the original William Fichtner being the Shredder, because that Japanese guy was just there for no reason. It's like, speaks Japanese, then speaks English.
What
Why? No
I
one
don't know
knows.
why, but I got in my head that you said Robin Thicke there. I just thought that'd be so much more entertaining.
Oh, if the Turtles beat the crap out of Robin Thicke, that'd be fun.
I just hear things in my own head that just aren't actually happening in reality. I think they should just knock that in the head and don't make another Turtles movie. It must have been a success commercially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it must have been. If they're making a second one, it must have been. But how many people got burned by the first? That's the question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if anyone actually went in thinking they were going to have a good movie.
Hmm.
Like, I had an enjoyable time. Like,
I
but
couldn't stand it. I couldn't
like
stand
the Turtles are the best part about that movie. I mean, I just don't like Megan Fox. Period.
You don't like Megan Fox's period.
I knew that was coming as soon as I said it. I was like, motherfucker.
I don't like her all the
Anyway,
time, not only
anyway, Ross, we're not talking about Megan Fox's period.
Okay.
Or periods
Well,
in
we
general.
are
in
because
general.
you're still
No.
talking about it.
No, shush, wait.
keep
Um,
on going with the movie news.
Right. Tom Hardy has said that he's signed on for 3 sequels to Mad Max,
Thank
which is
goodness.
just great news.
That trailer looks awesome.
So,
Aren't you glad I linked you to it now?
Yeah. So just for the listeners, Kev linked us up one night over chat. I think it was about 2 a.m. in the morning. 2 a.m. He sent
It
me
was
a
a bit
link.
stupid.
Yeah. That trailer was a lot better than what I was expecting. I'm really, really excited for this now.
I am. That trailer made it one of my most anticipated for the year. I am proper looking forward to this movie now.
I'll
I cannot wait.
tweet it out, the link to the trailer, but if not, just Google it. It's amazing. There's more explosions per second than I've ever seen in a trailer in my life.
Thing is, it's not just explosions for explosions'
No.
sake. All of them look unique.
Yeah.
Each explosion is its own like little scenario. It's really, really good.
They've done it well. You know, whoever made that trailer should put a pat in the back and say, "Well, this is how you introduce a movie. This is how you get people excited about a movie."
And the costume design in that film.
Yeah.
speaking of trailers,
Yeah.
we didn't talk about it, but that Mortal Kombat X launch trailer, guys, with
Oh,
System of a Down,
That was pretty
You know,
good. That
that was
was pretty
great.
good.
That's
yeah.
how you edit a trailer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've been watching a lot of the Mortal Kombat videos and I'm excited for the release, but I'll probably, I was saying I was going to buy it. I won't. You know why? Because I'll never be any good at it.
I remember I had, I can't remember which Mortal Kombat it was now, but I had it on PlayStation 1, I think.
Yeah.
And I used to be Smoke, and I used to do the same 3 combo moves over and over and over and annoy the living shit out of anyone who played against me. I used to do this thing where you sort of teleport through the floor, uppercut them. As they fell, I did a get over here, dragged him to me, and did this little combo. And as he was getting up, I just kept repeating the same thing over and over and over again. It was great.
You were
Those
fun.
were the
days. Yeah.
You must have been fun to play with.
It didn't take long for people to rage quit and leave the room.
You play Mortal
Well-
Kombat like you have your conversations.
Let's just hope that he actually gets the Mad Max sells enough tickets to get a sequel, because I really want a sequel.
It will. There's that. There's this guy on AMC Movie Talk. I'm not plugging it or anything, but this YouTube thing I watch, and he's seen the film already, and he said he was absolutely blown away by it. So
Well, it could
Yo,
be the
Warner
surprise hit of
Brothers,
the
where's
year.
our press screening? Where's our press screening, Warner
yeah, where's
Brothers?
my press tickets? Get on it, Ross.
I'll tweet them. Just like I tweeted Taylor Swift last week. Never
Oh
got a
my god, I
response.
swear to god, if Taylor Swift just comes back with an intro, we'll just buy it. Yes!
So for the listeners, now and again you get an awesome intro like what we have this week from Kyle Barrett. So thank you very much, Kyle, for recording
Hashtag
that
Team
from us.
Cupboard.
Team Bin.
Team Cupboard, mate.
No, Team Bin all the way.
Sort it
No,
out.
no. No.
All the good people, all the good looking people on Team Bin, which doesn't make any sense. But anyway, yeah, so now and again I'll tweet someone out and just say, yeah, I'd fancy recording as an intro or fancy getting someone. Someone said, well, what about we get, I've forgotten her name now, Taylor Swift, right? So I had to tweet Taylor Swift. Safe to say she hasn't responded.
Oh well.
You need to tweet The Rock. I want The Rock's intro.
You want The Rock to do you think The Rock will actually deal with his own Twitter
he
feed?
seems like a right laugh. All the like background stuff and interviews, he's a right laugh, that guy. I reckon.
He is like an amazing guy. I saw someone saying like he should host the Oscars, and I was like, yeah, he should. The Oscars would be great if he hosted them. He's got some Mad Mike skills if you've watched his wrestling career.
The guy's got charisma by the bucket load.
Yeah.
He can bring Ronda Rousey at the Oscars out. So if someone doesn't like who he doesn't like wins an Oscar, Ronda Rousey can just put him in an armbar again. Great. Who wouldn't love that? Marvel director James Gunn. Yeah, words. I do them. Recently had a Q&A about Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And the film script is done. So that's good. Apparently it's a risk, according to the suits at Marvel. And the film begins production next February. So yeah, that's just an update on Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which I'm more than excited for.
Have we got any synopsis or plot details about that yet?
Just, I assume, Star-Lord father stuff, probably.
Oh yeah, I remember that a while back now, yeah. You're probably right.
And finally, wrapping up movie news, we've got Metal Gear Solid lands the Monsters Dark Continent screenwriter. Which, I haven't seen Monsters Dark Continent. Have you?
I've not seen it either,
Is it even out? Is it even out? I have no idea.
I've seen Monsters, but I haven't seen Dark Continent.
Yeah. Well, you know, if someone's brave enough to take the Metal Gear Solid franchise and try and make a movie out of that, power to them. But I don't think it's going to be any good.
Do you think we're going to hit the era of video game movies, what with like Assassin's Creed and World of Warcraft coming out?
Oh, talking of which, I was on IMDb last night, and they're making a Watch Dogs movie.
Do you know what? That would actually translate well to a film.
That's what I
It
thought.
would. But if they translate it from video games, so the protagonist is just going to be boring as shit.
So here is
So
my
they should
question to you. Who would play Aidan Pierce?
Topher Grace.
Every time I get asked a question like this, I always say Gerald Butler. So Gerald Butler.
Just imagine how boring it would be if Topher Grace was him. Just like, yep, that's an accurate representation of that video game character. They'd have to pick someone with like more charisma. So The Rock will play Aidan Pierce in Watch
That
Dogs.
just doesn't go. They're actually, according to the rumours
That's
on
racist.
IMDb,
That's racist.
it is. Oh God, man, his name escapes me now. That's terrible. My brain freeze. What is the guy that played the main character in the last Transformers movie? Mark Wahlberg playing Aidan Pierce.
Yeah, why not? I like Mark
You should have
Wahlberg.
Gerald Butler, because if you think about it, if you've seen Law Abiding Citizen, it's the same sort of premise, isn't it, where his family get killed or
I'm
something.
all about good Paisley boys making lots of money for themselves, so yeah, I'm quite happy with Gerald
I like
Butler.
I'm going for The Rock just because I'd love to see The Rock hacking people.
You've heard it here
And then-
first, Duck Hunters. The Rock starring in Watch Dogs the movie.
No,
As Aidan Pierce.
As Aidan Pierce.
As all the characters. Fuck it.
Troy Baker voicing everyone else.
Yeah, that'd be great. There
I've
you
got
go.
a theory
Perfect.
on like video game movies. Just quickly, I want to chuck
Yeah.
out there. Do you think video game movies should be trilogies? Because the amount of screen time they can then get in
Depends
relation
on
to
the
the
game.
so they can build the character like they do in the game.
It depends on the game because Resident Evil, like, you could do a film of that in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
They tried it. They didn't succeed, but
I don't know. I still don't think they've had a great movie made on a video game. I still don't think it's really happened yet.
No, it hasn't. I'm hoping that Assassin's Creed is that film because I
think it will
Assassin's
be.
Creed franchise.
Michael Fassbender's
Yeah,
attached to it, and
Fassbender's
he doesn't
yeah.
do shit films.
But how much is he in that film? Is he going to play a scientist that
Ezio.
causes it all? Is
He's Ezio.
Is he Ezio?
I'm totally different lens
Yeah.
there.
So is it based all on the second game then?
I have no idea. I just know. I last I heard, they didn't even have a screenwriter, but apparently it's coming out next year. So
Are they including Desmond in the film as
I
well?
don't know. That
Abstergo.
I don't even think Ubisoft know if they're including Desmond in any of their future games. Like, Ubisoft have no idea what's going on.
Desmond's
I think
dead,
I
so
think-
that'd be a bit hard spoilers.
I think they have to move away from that whole future thing. Just do what they've done with the pirates and stay in the past. And maybe the movie should go down that route. You know, in the first movie introduced Abstergo, the reasons behind it. But if they're going to make a series of it, then
Oh,
no,
no,
you
I
don't
agree,
have to.
90% of the film should be in the past, but I reckon they still need that 10% because
Yeah.
I think the Abstergo thing is interesting in the modern day. maybe not have it so they're trying to make video game experiences, but have it something a bit more sinister.
Yeah.
Well, if Michael Fassbender plays Ezio, then I can see him playing Desmond, I suppose. Like the end of the Assassin's Creed movie, like he wakes
It's easy
up
for
in
you
the
to say.
Arse Assassins.
I swear that
Like
sounds
it-
familiar. I swear I've seen that film.
I don't think I want to see that movie.
But yeah, no, like Michael Fassbender wakes up at the end of it and he's in the Animus, and it's like "Da-na-na-na-na-na, sequel bit, na 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 na."
You can make an awesome franchise from Assassin's Creed.
And
You
also
know
a
what would
TV show.
work well as a movie?
A TV show as well. Because
Yeah,
if
you
you
could
introduce a war, introduce a story, and then have spin-off TV shows all set in that universe, that would work. But yeah,
That'd be amazing, man. I really do hope that works. That film.
yeah. I hope they just make another pirate game or something different. I'm not worried about the movies, just make the games a bit better again. Black Flag was
Yeah.
brilliant.
Black Flag was brilliant. I think that's the highlight of the franchise at the moment.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 2 for me.
It's every second game that they're making good then.
Yeah,
Possibly. Yeah.
yeah, but I'm
Because
still.
3 was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm only looking forward to the London one so I can climb Big Ben and be like, yeah, bitches!
Okay. I just want to set fire to Westminster, but that's my own personal agenda. That's got nothing to do with gaming.
Wow.
Now we're on his watch list.
Put on the terror watch list now.
Yep.
Well, any more movie news, Scott?
No, but like just to wrap up that point, Dead Space would make a great movie.
Yeah, it would.
Done right.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would.
That's my
It would
shit.
basically be Alien, but
That
that's
would be
not
my
the point.
jam. That would.
Yeah.
I'd love to make it, so yeah, if you want to hit me up.
Actually, the story that they had recently in The Evil Within would translate into a very good movie.
No, like if it was indie, yeah, but like that plot is super convoluted. Like there is so much going on in that game.
But if you stick to the core plot of it, it could work well, I think, in a movie. I think it was a good...
If you skip all the crazy shit, then
Yeah, there was a lot of crazy shit in it, but Spider-Woman. But,
Oh, she was freaky.
yeah, she was a bit freaky, so...
Safe head.
Sorry,
I suppose if you play up the
Safe Head.
psychological element,
I can't remember.
psychological element would work.
Yeah, I don't know, I just think it'd be a good horror movie based on a game, but that's been done to death, as
But
with
no, I
Silent
think
Hill and all that.
that wraps us up from the movie news.
Well,
Movie.
anyway, we'll move on. We've been recently messaging out, and we've had a few of these beforehand, but we've been asking you for your game changers. And this week's game changer is by Cameron and is all about Arkham City.
Hello, I'm Cameron, and you wanted to know about my game changer. So my game changer is Arkham City, and I'll explain why. I know that it's not revolutionary. It's not like Metroid or Super Mario Brothers or Mega Man or Super Mario 64 or GTA 3. It's not one of these big games that have sort of heralded change in the industry, but it has improved and brought to the table new little things that I think will mean a lot going forward. Arkham Asylum, the game that came out before it, that actually many prefer for various reasons, brought to the table the free flow combat system, as well as its detective system and its Dark Knight system, and all these little systems that really drew you into the world and the character you were playing. But they weren't perfect. They still required little tweaks here and there, and they were still a bit glitchy, and they still needed work, whereas Arkham City perfected them. So the gameplay in Arkham City is, I think, game-changing as well as absolutely stunning. I mean, in my mind it's pretty close to perfect, but this is just my opinion. On top of all that, it tells an amazing story that's a bit silly and a bit comic booky, but it's actually pretty personal in my mind, and the conclusion that it reaches, and I won't go into spoilers just in case anybody, still wants to play it or hasn't got round to it or hasn't finished it, but the conclusion that it reaches tells a pretty personal thing, and to know that you were responsible for it and you'll feel the effects of it as the character you play as is pretty impressive. And certainly it was one of the first things that made me think, wow, video games can do that, and it's been pretty important to me personally. So, incredible gameplay, the free flow system, which has had, I think, effects on other games, and certainly if it hasn't revolutionised them, it's noticeable in them going forward. And I think it's going to be one of those things we look back on and think, that really changed things at the time it came out. So, great gameplay, really great story, little changes that we'll look back on, and an all-round great game. So that was Arkham City. I've been Cameron. Have a good Easter, or hope you had a good Easter if you celebrate it when this goes out or when it went out, and a duck hunt to you all. Cheers.
So thanks, Cameron, for sending us your game changer this week. But we are looking out for more game changers, and if we don't get any in, then the segment will stop, which would be sad because it was my idea. So if you want, we'll give an email at the end of the show. Just send it in to us, and we'll put it on a future week. Remember, this is the Duck Hunt Community Podcast, so the more we can get everyone involved, the better it will be for everyone. But we'll move on. I think we've got some feedback. Kev, is that right? Do people interested and have stuff to say about us or ask us questions?
They do indeed. So, first one is from James Martin.
James Martin, I've heard that before.
Yep, I've heard of him before. So he says, "Hello, Duck Hunters."
Hello.
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
Right, I am the head of a massive gaming company and need a new IP that is going to be a AAA title. You have 30 seconds each to pitch me a game idea. The best idea will get developed. Stand by, go. Right, so you got 30 seconds to pitch a AAA game. So you boys ready? I've got a stopwatch ready and everything.
You actually have a stopwatch?
I have a stopwatch.
Can you give us a second to think one up?
Well, I can
You mean
go
you did come up with one? I gave you
I've
plenty
got
of
one.
notice.
I've got one.
Right, okay.
I've got one.
Go on.
Right, Scott,
Go on.
you go first then, yeah? You
Okay.
when to go. You
So,
ready?
alright.
Steady, go.
Third person, spectacle brawler, multiple characters with random loot. Think Attack on Titan meets Borderlands meets Anarchy Reigns. PvP as well as PvE. And it's called Supermassive Battle Attack, and the anime art style strokes cel shaded. Boom, done. Give me
20
the
seconst. Round of applause, please. That was impressive, Scott.
So,
Even though your game idea is terrible, but
Oh yeah, fuck you.
no, I'm joking.
it's not like Scott to finish early.
Oh!
It's like every time.
Premature sediment. Right, so I take it it's my 30 seconds.
Right, ready, steady, go.
So my idea is a game which has been 160 million years in the making, which is, no, it's not Shenmue 3. Basically, it is Jurassic Isolation. So the Alien Isolation guys come together, make themselves a Jurassic Park game. Can you just imagine running in stealthily into a T-Rex's nest to try and get something out of it?
Ross,
Yeah.
it's not a new IP.
Is it not?
No, Jurassic Park exists.
Oh, shit. Well, I've... Maybe.
That's your time up.
So did I win?
We'll leave that to listeners.
All right.
So,
But
I've got my one.
Anyway,
now. You ready
make
for mine?
Jurassic Isolation anyway, because that.
Yeah,
would
they
be-
should do that. That would definitely be fun to play.
My game pitch is a Highlander type game. So, you travel through time, hunting down and tracking fellow immortals in an open world third-person action game. You start in 2000 BC in ancient Egypt and must find and behead the one other immortal in that time period. Once you defeat him, you advance through time to the next time period, once again trying to find the other immortal. You get to explore lots of different time periods and all the time ranking up RPG style and get new weapons from certain time periods. And it never gets boring. That's mine.
Well, you could say a game never gets boring, but it probably will.
Also,
What's
I
like-
just get lambasted for not having my own IP. Highlander's already a thing as well.
No, sorry, it's a Highlander type game.
Oh yeah, no, you did not say that. So by default, I win. Like,
No, we'll leave that to the listeners to decide.
Right.
you guys don't understand what new IP means, obviously.
Yeah,
So you can vote for whatever IP you think or whatever idea is the best at prematuresedman.com.
No, because that's oh, that'd be really bad. If
That's gonna stick. That's gonna stick.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna make it stick.
Right, any other
Right.
feedback?
Yep, we've got one from Reese Stanfield. It says, "Hi all, short-time listener and long-time duck hunter. Question for Ross and the
Ooh.
rest of the panel: how many team lives can someone lose on GTA Online heists before you look to replace them in the squad?"
Well, I think you have to have an innovator on the team, someone that is willing to give up their team life, and you know, for the greater good of the rest of the team. I'm willing to take the bullet for the rest of them, so that we can find a way to get to that helicopter. Yes.
So, Is there no limit on the amount of lives that person has?
5,000, 6,000, 114,000. No, it'll take as long as it takes. We don't have lives anyway. What does it matter, Reese? You know, we will play GTA until the hours of the morning if need be.
Okay.
Also, Reese, can I point out, you're still shit at flying. So,
Wow.
yeah. No, I think this goes back to the fact that with a few of the Duck Hunters, we've been doing some online heisting this week, and it's been pretty
You were
epic.
terrible.
I know, I certainly was not terrible. I'm definitely the best pilot out of everyone. The problem is I have to get to the plane or helicopter.
That's a bit of a problem, yeah.
Yeah, I need about 4 guys running about me so they can deflect all the bullets. No, I wasn't doing too good, but that was a one-night thing, we'll just say.
Honestly, Reese, if he dies 5 times in a row, chuck him out.
Yeah. Just the way you couldn't, because I was the organiser. It was my heist, so I'd start the money up. Also, I think I'd done them with the money at the end and just gave them all 5% each or something. So,
That's the way you got to do it.
But no, guys, see if you get a chance. Go online. I posted it today on the Facebook group. There is other Duck Hunters all want to play with each other. Some of the most fun I've ever had on the Xbox Live has been playing with some of the guys that I speak to every day in the forum. So if you get a chance, go online, add everyone from that list, and you'll just have an absolute ball.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pro tips.
Yep.
So I think that was more aimed at Ross than the panel because I don't play GTA 5 at all. But I've got one from Alex. Yeah. What films do you think would have been better as a series, or vice versa? So a TV series as a film.
Ooh. You got any, Scott?
I think Chronicle could have worked as a series.
No, it was good by itself. Just leave it alone.
No, because I want more.
Okay. But
Or Pacific Rim if it had a big budget. I'd
Mission
say Evil
Impossible?
Dead, but that's happening. Mission
Mission
Impossible
Impossible?
was a TV series, though.
yeah, it was a TV
Oh, yeah,
series that
of
got
course
turned
it
into a
was,
movie. Pacific Rim. Yeah, it could work, but it would have to have a huge budget.
Yeah, it would. It could have been an animated series. He didn't say it was a live action TV show.
Very, very true. Do you remember the Sky One drama, Dream Team? I think that would make a really, really good movie.
No,
Okay.
I never saw it.
You never seen it? Is this...
No.
Do you know what? Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Now that would have been a good TV show.
Still not seen that movie.
Oh my god!
It's worth watching.
Why do we let him on the podcast? He's Scottish for starters.
Okay, I'm going to get a few things out here, right? In fact, I'm going to email you in right now, Kev, with a question. How about that, right? With a few admissions, just so I can get this off my chest, so to speak. Right, so I have never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh my god.
I have never seen any of the Godfather movies.
Oh my god.
And I have never seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Okay? What series do you, or series or TV show, or whatever you want to say, or movie series, have you missed, whereas the rest of the world have seemed to have viewed it and
Breaking
rated it
Bad.
highly? You've never seen Breaking Bad?
I've seen like the first 3 episodes and I just couldn't get into it. I
The
found it
Wire.
incredibly depressing.
The Wire? You didn't
Yeah, I've
watch
not
The
seen The
Wire?
Wire.
I was really late to The Wire. I started watching The Wire after I watched Luther. So, just because I wanted to get a more fix of Idris Elba. So, he's my man crush, by the way. Idris Elba.
I
Do not blame you.
I don't like his acting.
No?
No, I find it really wooden.
Any other series? I'm still actually delighted at the fact that you haven't actually lambasted me for some of the stuff I've mentioned.
Oh, don't worry.
Can't believe-
Don't worry, it's building.
Just get on Game of Thrones. Out of all those Game of
No,
Thrones,
I've
that's
said
what you've
this.
got to
I've
watch.
said this before. I'm going to wait till it's all done, and then I'll do it all
No,
together.
It's going to be so long. Just catch up,
So much spoilers.
No, I've not seen any.
mate. There's some episodes in that series which will blow your mind.
Yeah.
Just watch it, please.
Uh-huh.
For my sanity, at least.
I'm saving The Godfather for when I'm diagnosed with something which will make me terminally ill.
That's a bit odd.
Well, it's something to look
Okay.
forward to, isn't it?
Well, no, part 3's pretty terrible.
Alright. So,
Yeah, part 3.
Just watch the first 2 parts and then die.
okay, fair enough, before the third one starts. Any others? Anything else that you've not seen that the rest of the world have? Mrs. Brown's Boys?
Oh,
Fuck off.
don't get that out of here.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones, but you watched Miss Brown's Boys.
Yeah, I've never missed an episode of that.
Exactly.
How can you watch that rubbish?
She's just aware.
Next you'll be saying the movie is shit.
You're just trolling me now.
Do you know what? No, I haven't seen all the Rocky movies.
That's because there's
Do you know what?
100 of them.
I hadn't either, and I recently downloaded them, started watching them. I think I said on the podcast before, but I'm still on the third one. I've got to watch the fourth and fifth.
I've seen the first one and I've seen the one with Ivan Drago.
That's the third.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
I've seen all the Rockies. I have to admit, I have seen all the Rockies.
I don't really think they're that iconic though, to be fair.
I think they're overrated.
Yeah.
I think the first one's, but there's a few good ones there. But yeah, I get what you're
To
saying.
be fair, I think it's a product of its time.
Yeah.
Rather than because it was a big thing when it came out, and going back to it, it's the era of boxing's not as big as it was, and
No.
Sylvester Stallone's just not what it was. Either.
I take it you've seen Warrior, Ross.
Yes, it's a brilliant movie.
I love that movie.
It's up there on one of my top. I would say
Yeah,
it's really up there on one of my top.
I actually put my top 3 movies on the forum, and everybody was taking the mick at me because they were Warrior, Django Unchained, and Bad Boys 2.
Oh yeah, I
Bad
seen
Boys 2,
that.
bruh!
I seen that because it really made me feel old. The fact that Bad Boys was 20 years old.
20 years old. That's
My logic, I'm 20, Bad Boys is 20, therefore I am Bad Boys.
Well, what made me feel really scared is I can't remember. It might have been the second one, but I went to the pictures to see one of them.
Do you mind saying your age on there?
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you weren't even born when it came out. So, well, you watched it was 2.
I was 2. Yeah,
I've definitely seen it then.
I am 31, so it must have been the sequel. But I don't know how much later that was. But yeah, I remember going to the pictures, and as I said, that they stopped halfway through. They served me ice cream. It was the first colour movie I'd seen. Yeah,
That sound. It's
yeah, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. My first talkie.
great.
Yeah, but any more feedback now that I've totally went off course?
Yeah, I've got some more. Hang on, I'll find some. I got one from. Sorry, I've got a message from Dave Wyatt. It says, "Hello, fellow hunters of the duck. Scott and Kevin's conversation on the Divergent movie got me thinking. Whilst I agree with Scott, the film was pretty pants, but the premise and the world pretty interesting. It was just poorly explored in the adaptation. So my question is, what TV show, movie, or even game had a really interesting idea but was ultimately a load of rubbish? All my love, Dave." Topless Tina. I have no idea what that was to.
Read the PS bit.
P.S. Ross, can you say the word murder for me? I love it when Scottish people say murder. Gets me going.
Murder.
Murder.
There's been a
It's
murder.
murder. There's been a murder.
Yeah.
We should also probably read his last email that we didn't read out. Duck Hunt Amigos. Just wanted to know if I could have Scott's babies. I know there are some kinks in that plan, what with us both being male, but I'm sure we can work something out. Great podcast, keep it up. Love Dave, Topless Tina, Wyatt. So yeah, Dave, just keep up these emails because they just make me laugh.
Also,
No, you're just feeding Scott's ego.
yeah,
Yes, he is.
if anyone wants 5 minutes of laughing, go and check out our feedback in iTunes, because Topless Tina leaves a couple, and it's pretty damn hilarious on that as well.
So yeah, the question was, what TV show, movie, or even game had a really interesting idea but was ultimately a load of rubbish?
Huh. Divergent. I don't know, that's a tough one.
Like, Constantine, the TV show.
Yeah.
Right, so the movie, decent movie, good movie, right? Keanu Reeves plays it well.
Apart from
right,
not being
and then
Bond.
the TV show, they took it closer to its comic book roots. The idea was good. It was slightly away from the movie character, and it just never worked. On paper, it should have worked.
Although Matt Ryan does an amazing job.
Yeah, you can't blame him for that, but it's not great, is it? 12 Monkeys, bit the same. Great movie, great premise, doesn't work as a TV show.
The movie's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
I
it
like the
works. as a
Brad
TV
Pitt in
show.
that movie is great.
Oh, hell
Yes,
yes.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
Right. Performances.
yeah.
But as for what's rubbish, that's a hard one.
Mainly young adult movies, because they're like, oh look, we have this really good book, and then we try.
Well, don't pick on us young adults. Stop it.
You're not a young adult.
Jar Jar.
I got
Pushing all the right buttons.
it.
You know how to push the buttons. It's not fair.
Don't push Scott's buttons. We might see premature Sedman again. I'm trying my hardest to make this stick, aren't I?
For games, though, I'd go with Resident Evil 6.
Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, it had a really interesting idea, like bringing in all the the fan favorite characters, having the campaigns intersecting. It's just they took it in a action horror-y, shitty, stupid mess.
Okay.
We forgot the main one. Watch Dogs.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Of course.
Huge disappointment.
That
Still an
has
interesting
an
idea.
amazing premise.
Yes.
It might go the route of Assassin's Creed, where the first one was crap and the second one was awesome.
And I think it will. I genuinely think the second game will be a vast improvement. The world's good. The storyline's all right. The mechanics all right. It's all right, I said. I never said it was groundbreaking. It's an all right game. Never finished it. Did you?
Neither did I, actually.
Yeah. Did you know
Destiny.
they brought in a co-op mode as well? The DLC, you could actually go on and play 2 players in the world. Never tried it. Too little, too late. Destiny?
Yeah,
Nope.
Destiny.
Was
Great
it?
Yeah.
idea, but they just didn't make a story that worked.
What is
Or
it?
was actually a part of the game.
What is it Bungie said? 3 seconds of fun repeated?
Is that what they said?
Aye, I'm sure it is, or something like that, or 30 seconds of fun repeated. I'm sure it is, you know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
But they said that about Halo as well, you know, it's that mechanic, isn't it? It's a core, at its absolute core, it is a great shooter, and that's why it's still got a huge community base, you know, a huge amounts of people playing it every single day. But if you're looking for that solo experience, or if you're just looking to jump in, it's not, I don't think it's great. But I can see why people love it.
Oh, I got a movie that was terrible and it should have been good.
What?
Freddy vs. Jason.
That was never going to be good, was it?
It could have been awesome.
Can we go with Jason X as well, then?
Is that the spacecraft one?
Space
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've got that on DVD.
It's so cheesy, I love it.
You bought that
But
on DVD.
it wasn't good.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for it?
God knows, ages ago. Probably like a £5 or something.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of all the other things you can get for a £5.
I've got one which might be controversial. Man
What?
of Steel.
That was wrong.
No, that was a good film.
No,
No, it wasn't.
No, it was
Do
terrible.
No, it
not
wasn't.
even go.
It was
Why was it
rubbish.
bad, Scott? Tell me why it was bad.
Well, let's get the character of Superman, which Man of Steel's about. He cares about one singular family, but doesn't care about an entire city getting leveled.
Yeah, but you have to understand he's new to this whole superhero thing.
Yeah, but
And thing,
city,
and also he
one
wasn't
family.
deliberately
City,
going
one
out of his
family.
way to destroy
City,
the city.
No,
he was in
but
the midst of a fight with this
he
guy
could
who was
show
trying to kill him,
remorse.
and who
He could
threatened to
show
kill the
remorse.
entire human race.
no, but he could show remorse for a fucking city.
And
No,
he did kill someone at the end as well.
Yeah, he had to. It was either let him kill
I don't know,
all
they
them,
were-
that family or
Some
kill
pointless
Zod.
family. He
Superman
could've
doesn't
just
kill
killed them.
people.
Yeah, he does. Apparently, I've heard this argument before. He does in the comic books. He's killed people in the comic books.
I'm 31, I'm too old for comics. Oh, that's controversial.
I didn't like that. Like, and plus, like, the CG just does not hold up for that movie at all.
Sorry,
Although
Kev.
the
Sorry,
small
Kev.
fight-
It's a
small little fight's
2v1.
good.
It's a 2v1, and that's what I'm afraid.
It could be a
didn't enjoy.
2v1, but I know I'm right. So.
Yeah, but you're not
I
also not
trust.
a young adult, so you know.
Right, fair enough.
Whatevs. Right,
Do we
anyway.
want to wrap this up with Jamie Martin's question?
Well, let's do this one quickly first. Ollie Parkinson asks, "Hello and Duck Hunt. My question is, if you had a power to remove a game or movie from history, what would it be?"
To remove.
Yeah, to remove it from history.
Game would be Destiny, and film would be Twilight.
Ooh.
Picks.
I know he had Neil
Twilight started the whole young adult movement. If that never happened, we'd be fine.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have Hunger Games, so I can't say that.
Yeah, but no
As
one
much
knew
as
what
I hate-
Hun- knew-
as much
no
as I
one
hate
knew
Twilight.
what Hunger Games was until the film came out. So then it wouldn't have mattered.
I knew what it was.
Shut up. You're old.
Oh, okay.
You're literate, you read books, so...
And Destiny's self-explanatory.
Game. Oh, Minecraft, so that my wee boy would have an attention span more than 10 seconds. No, actually, I think Minecraft's good for him. I don't really know. I think it's unfair to say that I would remove a game or a movie from history. If mistakes aren't made with things, then how do we get better?
Yeah, but when people copy a trend and make it monotonous and terrible.
Okay, game Candy Crush.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Because purely because of my Facebook notifications.
What about you, Kev? Come on.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Yeah. See, it's old age.
I'm trying to think if there's a so premature segment.
Yeah, it's fine. At least I can still get it up.
I'm not gonna ask how you'd know if I couldn't or not.
Good point. Also,
I don't want to Google statistics of old men who can't get it up. So.
And we've also found a name for this episode.
Premature segment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think games wise. There's not been really anything that I've ever. Oh yes, I do. I know my game.
What?
Advanced Warfare.
Right.
Fuck Advanced
Whoa!
Warfare. That has completely destroyed what Call of Duty is at its core by having its jumpy, shooty. It's no longer a tactical game. It's a big Halo clone that is really.
Wait, it's not a Halo.
So let me get this straight. So Bungie described Destiny as 30 seconds of fun repeated. Kevin Tarley described Call of Duty Advanced Warfare as jumpy, shooty. They should print that on the box, honestly. Jumpy, shooty. Tweet.
That's what it is, though. I can't say I'm wrong.
No, it is. It's very, very. Titanfall was a bit like that as well, though. But they done it better.
Yeah, exactly.
Kev,
So
do you want some advice?
What?
Right. Don't take the Call of Duty as anything other than just a brand right now. Take each game as its own franchise. Advanced Warfare is a franchise. Ghost is a franchise. It's like treat them as separate games, just tied in under the COD umbrella, which is what I do. That's why Advanced Warfare is a good game, just not a good Call of Duty game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so
have you heard the rumours?
that
Black Ops 3 is apparently having
Three.
jumpy, shooty too.
No!
Uh-huh.
No!
These
No!
are rumours
Stop
that they're putting it in it as
no!
well.
Go back to World at War
If they
2 now.
do-
World at War 2 now.
Ghost has been rubbish, Advanced Warfare was rubbish, and if Black Ops 3 is rubbish...
Oh, Treyarch,
I
mate.
thi- Yeah,
World at War,
Treyarch
so
are good.
Treyarch-
Treyarch know what they're doing.
Yeah, I know, Treyarch have been good, apart from Call of Duty 3, which was rubbish.
Please
But-
don't be shooty, jumpy.
They've also not had 3 years before, they've only ever 2. So they've had an extra year
Oh,
development
please don't.
cycle.
Treyarch wouldn't do that. I'm sure they wouldn't. They might have some gadgets, but
I'll tell you, if they're boosting in it again, I can't hack it.
no,
I
I
just-
won't be able to do it either.
It doesn't suit my style of play, and you have to have the reactions of like a 5-year-old on speed.
I don't know why you would know what a 5-year-old on Speed's reaction's like.
Well, I'm sure we can all imagine.
No. Why would you want to...
The BBC's releasing a game about that next week.
Everyone will love it.
So I think that's time to move on to the end of the show and the section that we like to call Plug Hunt. So, Scott, do you have anything to plug?
Just my Twitter at ScottSedman94, and obviously again my YouTube channel Scott Sedman, and that's about it. To be fair,
Brilliant. Have you been doing anything recently on your YouTube channel?
no, I should have, but I still haven't seen Fast 7, so I've just been not motivated to edit a video.
I was trying to prompt you to promote that there, but fair enough.
I mean, yeah, totally not gonna lie. There is obviously new content on it.
Kev?
Yeah, just my Twitter as well, at Don't Shoot Tarny, and also, please follow me on that, because Scott has more followers than me, and it's getting really annoying, so follow me at Don't Shoot Tarny. Cheers.
I've got lots of followers.
Sure.
Right, well, for me, you can follow me on Twitter at RossM84. The Mighty Duck podcast one is at Mighty Duck PC. I'll let Kev tell your email because neither Scott or I can ever remember it.
Hey, it's the Mighty Duck podcast at outlook.com.
Oh,
Hey,
well,
he's
Fuck, yes, I got it
memorised
right.
it.
Yes. Woo!
Well played. It's not like it's mighty_duck_IGN_UK_PC, is it?
no.
It's
It
not that
could
hard
be.
to remember.
It should
No,
be.
it's still an
I feel
Outlook
that's how
though.
it should-
But right, anyway, with a bit of change to usual, we're going to plug hunt someone else who's not on the podcast at the moment. So we're going to introduce music by Brack,
and play for you now his remake of CSK's Memories, or his remix, should I say, not remake. Too busy talking about computer games and remakes. So it's CSK's Memories. If you want to hear more, search for Brack on SoundCloud. That's spelled BRRAK. On Twitter @_BRRAK_. And from myself, Scott and Kev, see you later. Bye bye.
Bye, Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.